Okay, so I'm going to share the screen. And let's go to the homework first. And okay, we're testing exams. Sunday class. Okay, there we are. So here, what type of people were the odd? They were strong, arrogant people. Is this the homework that was given?
Yes. Wait, it was A, B, and C for this one.
Not this one?
No, it is. It's right.
Okay. It's right? Okay. They treated homeless people unfairly. Okay, what injustice do the people of Ad indulge in? Okay, write in your own words the reply of people of Ad gave to Prophet Hud when he invited them to Islam. The Ad people had the Prophet that he was told.
Yes, it says the odd people told the prophet that he was a liar.
Yes, okay, good.
There's another page.
There's another page?
Yeah.
Okay. Not showing it to me.
+1 attachment. Teacher on +1 attachment.
Oh, okay, I got it. I got it. Thank you. All right. There's a second one.
Yeah.
Okay. So the people of Hud were Muslims. Paul, the cloud that Ad saw was a cloud of mercy. False. The wind destroyed houses and uprooted trees. True. The Ad were destroyed for their disbelief. That's true. Yeah. The people of Ad were known to for their wealth and strength. The Ad lived immediately after Prophet Noah. The Prophet Hud was sent to the people of Ad. The Ad competed with each other in building high castles and spacious dwellings. Prophet do not crave wealth, power, and superiority. Is that what you wrote?
Purity. Like being superior.
Oh, so it's Superio,
Sorry.
purity. I spelling mistake. You can check that. Allah imposed a drought on the earth for 3 years. Okay, where did the people of Ad live? Around Yemen. Okay, good job. So what else's homework is this? So this is again Haikas. Where's Rauda's homework?
You need to refresh your page.
Okay,
So scroll up and refresh.
okay. Okay, I have it here. 12 was true. That's good. Okay, the odds competed with each other in building castles. Okay, the buildings, that's fine. And dwellings. Power, 3 years. Yemen, true, 4. That's right. Okay, and there's an attachment. What type of people? Greedy, arrogant, and prideful. What the people of Odd indulge in? Idols, rude to the poor. The Odd said that word for word. You know you are wrong. You haven't showed us any sign.
It's not word for word.
Not word for word.
Yeah,
Okay. So why did you put in quotation marks?
in parentheses because I don't know. I don't remember.
Yeah. So the way it works is that, where's the pen? Yeah. Okay. So if you said, you know, you see the odd said, okay, comma, okay. Then you put the quotation marks, and that it's called quotation marks. You know why it's called quotation marks? Why is it called quotation?
Um, I don't know.
Because it's from the word quote.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
You're quoting something. Okay. So when you're quoting something, this is where the exact words come and you close the period. That's why it's called quotation marks. Okay. Because you quote the exact words. So if you don't say like this, not for words, you would say, said that, you know, and then you would continue with your own words. So if you use
Oh,
that, then you don't need the quotation. Quotation marks means it's a quote. It's not your words, but you're actually quoting someone's word. And these are parentheses, you know? Brackets are called parentheses. So that's how it is. Okay, let me just clean this. So that's why. Said, so if you don't want to use the exact words, you say that, but you don't write like this, not word by word. Okay, you don't need to write that. That you would say and write in your own words, or comma, and then quotation mark, but they have to be the exact words. Okay, so this is important. So just keep. So is that clear with you?
yeah.
Okay. Oh, good job. So you've done your homework, and let's go to the. Okay, go back. Check the ayahs that we were doing. There's the homework. Spelling bee. Okay. Where's the ayah? There it is. So let me go to edit. Right. So Surah Nisa 109 we did. We're going to come to 110. Okay, go ahead. You can read it.
Hello, the read
Mhm.
first.
Go ahead, Daughter.
أعوذ بال أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ومن يعمل سوءا أو يظلم نفسه ثم يستغفر الله يجد الله غفورا رحيم.
Rahima. Mashallah.
رحيم.
Tabarakallah. Okay, wa and man whoever. So min is from, but man is whoever. And waman and whoever ya'mal.
Teacher,
Ya'mal, yes.
where's Aisha?
She's not here. A lot of students are not here today. Aisha, Fatma, Umema, you know, I don't know. Through web and she should be coming, I think. Logging in.
Please.
Okay, just hold on. Let me check. Okay, and man whoever ya'mal does. Su is evil. O or yazlim. Yazlim is wrong. Nafsahu. Nafs is soul. Who is his? Nafsahu, his soul. Summa, then. Yastaghfir, seeks forgiveness. Allah of Allah. Yajid, he will find. Yajidullah, Allah. Allah will find, he will find Allah Ghafuran, oft forgiving, Rahima, most merciful. Okay, go ahead with the translation.
And whoever does wrong or wrongs himself, but then seeks forgiveness of Allah, will find Allah forgiving and merciful.
Yeah. So one says if you do something wrong and you seeks Allah's forgiveness, Allah will forgive. Allah is all forgiving and most merciful. 110. Okay, next.
Can I read?
Go ahead, Rama.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ومن يكسب إثما فإنما يكسبه على نفسه وكان الله عليما حكيما.
Tabarakallah. Excellent. Wa and man whoever. Same like before. Yaksib earns. Isman sin. Fa innama. Fa is then. Innama only. Yaksibhu. He earns it. Kasaba means to earn. Ya is like yaksibhu. It. Yaksibhu. He. Yaksibuhu. He earns it. Okay, so we have, oh, I didn't make host 21, right? I have to go back. If I make some co-hosts, then I don't have to leave this and accept everyone. Okay, let me go. Where is the participants? Admit. I don't know why they've changed the look of it, and I don't feel that, it feels very similar the way it used to be before. They changed the look of the Zoom meeting. Is it changed on your side as well?
No.
It looks the same for us.
No.
For me, it's like black. You know how it should be white, and then there used to be participants on the right. It's not
Yeah.
like that anymore. It's like all black, and then it's I don't know because of my device something, but the device is the same I've been using for so long. So
Maybe
I'm
it's
having
updated on the phones.
a setting of my phone has been changed.
No, like maybe they like Zoom updated it for phones.
Oh, okay. Quick share. Let me see if I did something on the phone. So it's like seems to be like strange, not as comfortable as like before. Now I want to make co-host, but I can't find how to make like usually I used to press the name and it would show me, like if I want to make Rauda. Okay, now I do see it now. So I made Rauda. I'm making co-host. So if someone comes in the room, you can accept. Okay. So I've made 2 co-hosts. Okay, let's go back. Go to setting later. And oh, it wasn't sharing. All right, so start again. There. Okay. Turn it. Let's 111. Wa and man whoever yaksib. Yaksib is earns from kasaba. Isman. Isman is sin. For innama, for again then, innama only. Yaksibuhu. He earns it Allah against nafsihi, his soul. Wa and kana is Allah, Allah aliman, all knowing, hakiman, all wise. Read the translation.
And whoever commits a sin only earns it against himself. And Allah is ever knowing and wise.
Yeah, mashallah. Tabarakallah. Very good. Okay. And next. Who's going to read this one? So we have hikers left, I think.
Yes.
Go
أعوذ
ahead.
بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ومن سابقات يا آدم أو إقما ثم يرمي به بريئا فقد احتمل بهتانا وإثما مبين. No,
Mubina.
mubin. Sorry, what?
Mubina.
Mubina.
Yeah. Because alif is a part of the word, right? And the haraka is called haraka. You know the signs are called haraka. I'll tell you. Where's the pen? Okay. You know when there's a, e, and u, these are the signs, vowel signs. That's why the sound is a, and then below is e, and then u, right? So when there's sukoon, sukoon means, itself means that there's no haraka. When you're at state of rest, you're at sukoon. You don't move around, right? So that's why the vowel sounds, you don't pronounce the vowel sounds because there's a sukoon. So mubinan is correct, 100% correct. But when the ayah finishes, then there's a sukoon. And that's why you don't pronounce that. That's the rule, that mubinan is correct grammatically. But when the ayah would end, the haraka would not be pronounced. It's mubina, and alif is a part of the word, right? So that's why you have to stop like that. Okay. So we'll go to the meaning. Wa and man, whoever, yaksib, earns, khati'atan. Khati'atan, a fault. Khata is a fault. Khati'atan, a fault. Or isman, a sin. Summa, then, yazmi, throws bihi, it. Bari'an, and innocent. Sorry. Yeah, bari'an. Faqad. Fa is then, qad surely, faqad then surely, faqad ihtamala. Ihtamal is burden. Faqad ihtamal, tamala, he has burdened himself, buhtanan. Buhtanan is a slander. Wa isman, wa and isman, a sin. Mubina, manifest. Okay, go ahead with the translation.
But whoever earns an offense or sin, then blame it on an innocent person as taken upon himself as a slander and manifest sin.
Yes. So this is very, very bad to do a sin first, and then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala saying that you're answerable for your sins, right? On the top of that, you blame it on someone else. So you take a heavy burden on yourself, and it's so whoever earns offense then blames the innocent, he has taken himself a slander and a manifest. So it's a double wrong to do that. And even though you see in the previous ayah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that whoever does a wrong himself, then seeks for Allah will forgive, no doubt, right? But here, if you see, that's the amal he does. So Allah will forgive. But he has earned on himself, you know, earned yaksib, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says. It means it's going to come, you're going to still face the consequences. You know, he earns against his own soul. The damage has been done, right? He may not be responsible for the punishment or the penalty if he's forgiven, but the damage he has done to his soul is always there. For example, say someone breaks a vase, okay, and once it's broken and it belongs to someone else, say your friend, right? And then the friend is very kind. It says, "Okay, I forgive you." And then you say, "Okay, I'll give you the money so you can get a new one." And they'd say, "No penalty. No, you don't have to," right? So you have been forgiven, and you have there's no penalty against it. You don't have to buy, but you see the damage has been done, right? You understand? So here the yaksib means you've earned it. I mean, you've actually against your soul, it comes back to you, right? So even there'll be no punishment because you've asked for forgiveness, and you have, no penalty, not answerable the day of judgment, but the consequences still remain there. Some damage has been done, so that's still there. That's something to think about. A person should always refrain to the best of their level from sins. On the top of that, you put it on someone else, and that's a further burden you have kept. So that's 112, and we'll stop over there. 112. Let me just update the Google Classroom. This is not the Google Classroom. There it is. I'm going to go back and classwork, add reuse post. So I'm going to go back to lost. How did it get lost? Okay. So, so we did 10, started with 10, 11, 12. Something is wrong, right? 0 should not be there. 110 to 112. Okay. And then, okay. Aisha, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's 7 and 20. So we're going to start with 21. Surah Araf, chapter 7. Give me 1 second. Zoom. Hmm. Okay. I don't know where the other students are. You know that this is the class, after this, it will be a winter break. Everyone knows this is the last class before the winter break.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that? Yeah. Okay. And let me see, because, I don't know why Fatma and Umayya are here. Who entered the classroom. I don't know why Umayya and Fatma are not here. But okay, let me share the screen.
Miss, so when are we back in class? Like
Okay.
which day?
Aisha, can you please check the calendar when the winter break is ending?
January 7th.
So when's the Sunday after that?
January 7th. Oh, that is a Sunday. Oh, that's the Sunday, but that's still winter break. So like the 8th, we're back at school. So then the next Sunday would be the 14th.
Okay, let me just check this. Okay. I just posted on Saba's Academy anyways, Sunday class students aren't here. Maybe they're sleeping or they've thought that the break has already started. Okay, let me just again share the screen and share the screen and let's check the calendar. So the winter break starts it's not written over here. I have to go to the Sabas Academy page. Let me show you the calendar so everyone is clear with the break. Winter break ends at, I don't know how many times we look at it, but we keep forgetting. January 5th. Okay. So let's see the calendar. December, it starts from the 25th.
That's
So,
not. It does not start from the 25th. It starts from the. Oh, wait.
okay. So today is 17th, right? 17th, so it's a break. So after next week starts the winter break starts from 22nd basically, right? Because we don't have classes on Friday, or we do, but I think it's going to start from 22nd. So that's why. And when it's going to end? So the break ends at on the 5th. Is it the 5th? You were saying 8th. How
This
come?
is probably an old schedule because it ends on the 8th. Like you start school for Monday the 8th.
Okay.
Yeah, school break is from this this Saturday, and then it ends on the 8th.
So how come it's showing less days over here? Ends on, okay, 8 you have to go to school, right?
8
Yeah.
is a Monday. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah. So basically the next class will be inshallah on the 13th.
14th.
14th. Okay. 14th of 14th. So school starts on 15th. No, that's last week, but it's going to start from the 14th. Okay, 14th also because it's a long break that you guys going to have. How many Sundays are you going to leave? 2. Okay, it looks like that, but same 2 weeks break. No two Sundays you will not have. Is that clear with everyone?
Yeah.
No 2 Sundays, and the third Sunday, inshallah, we'll have the class because of the
When's the
winter.
last Sunday?
I'm sorry?
When is the last Sunday?
Who is this? Let me check.
It's me, Haika. Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum salam. Oh, there are 2 hikers. Oh, this is hiker Zishan?
Yes.
Okay, yes, hiker Zishan. Yes. So we won't have the Sunday class as well on the winter break. Okay. So inshallah, so basically, we're having Sunday class today, and then because it's going to be holidays, you know, from Friday, and therefore it's going to be 2 Sundays class will not be there. So because they're falling in the winter break. Okay, you understand? So
I'm going to be going to Umrah on
December 25. So when I come back, I'll be joining the school.
Yeah, mashallah, that's okay. That's very good, mashallah. You're going to Umrah. Another student is also, Bahauddin in our school, that's also in Medina, he calls. So that's, mashallah, very good. Winter break. Last year we went too, so it was excellent time to go for Umrah. So that's good because most of the students are on vacation. So that's why we said, okay, we'll take a break for the winter for the Sunday classes as well. And the majority of the students wanted the same thing. Even Haika and Rahma said, so that's fine. Haika and are you going to be on somewhere on winter break?
Well, we didn't, like, our parents didn't tell us anything. I don't think
Oh,
we're going anywhere. But I have a question.
yes.
Um, does it snow in Mecca and Medina, like during around this time? Or does it like not snow at all over there?
No, it's very warm there. Compare to it to here. Winter in these countries, they don't have winter like ours. It's
Oh,
yeah, it's very pleasant, going over there during the winter time. It's very nice. You know, even a sweater is enough. It's nothing like Canada.
and then when you come back, you'll be freezing cold in like the negatives.
Yes, yes, that's right. So, yeah, well, winters are actually not so bad in Mississauga. Like we're the south of Canada, right? So it's still not that bad in December. But when you come back in January, it's much colder, and then it keeps getting colder. So it's still, Alhamdulillah, we're living in the south part of Canada, which is still much better as compared to the, most of the parts.
Compared to
Okay.
Edmonton, where we live.
Yes, of course. Okay. So let's get, the holidays, so there's no confusion. Okay, let me just start the Quran again. So because Sister Aisha is here too, and she has to continue. So in Surah Araf, chapter 7, um, where's the Google Classroom? Where did it come from? Okay, there it is. So we are in 20. So go 21st. 7 and 20. Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead, Aisha.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وقاسمهما إني لكما لمن الناصحين.
MashaAllah, tabarakallah. Okay. What and Qasam is Qasam, like swore. Huma is both of them. Delete this. Huma is both of them, and he swore to both of them. Waqasamahuma inni. Indeed, with the ya mutakallam, I am. Inna is indeed, no doubt, and another ni is I am. Inni, indeed, I am. Lakuma. La is two or four. La, two. Kuma, both of you. Kuma is both of you. La, lamin, lamina among, lamina nasihin, the sincere advisor. So, read the translation.
And he swore by Allah to them, indeed, I am to you from among the sincere advisor.
Who's that talking about? Who said that? You remember?
No.
Anyone else remembers? Who swore by Allah to them? Okay, and that them is two, Huma. And he said, indeed, I am to both of them. Who are these two? Who are these two? And that I'm your sincere advisor. Let me see who remembers. Haika, Rahma. Anyone remembers? Aisha, you don't remember? It's your lesson. You should remember. Aisha, are you there?
Yeah.
Who said this? And he swore by Allah. Who swore by Allah to them? Who are them? Indeed, I am to you from among the sincere advisors. What was happening?
Shaitan.
Yes. And who are them, Kuma? Both of you who are those he is telling
Oh,
him
I remember now. Adam and Hawa.
Hawa alayhi salam. Yes. Okay. So the shaitan swore by Allah. He said that I am your sincere advisor, but the shaitan wanted Adam alayhi salam to go out of the Jannah and be a loser like him and to disobey Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, just the way he did, right? Okay.
فدلهما بغرور فلما ذاقا الشجرة بدت لهما سوءتهما واتفقا يخصفان عليهما من ورق الجنة وناداهما ربهما ألم أنهاكما عن تلكما الشجرة وأقل لكما إن الشيطان لكما عدو مبين.
Yes. So he deceived, the Adam alayhi salam and Hawa alayhi salam. And right, and then what Allah did say to both of them, I didn't tell you, forbid you from the tree, to eat from the tree, right? And then to both of that shaitan, both of you, the shaitan is an being open enemy. That's very important to remember. To both of you, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, and says many times in the Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that shaitan is your open enemy. Being. Okay. Running out of time, 23. Let me just update this. 11:46. Should be finished at 11:30. 21, 22. 22. I'm going to go back to 112 because Haika Zishan, you read as well, right? You read Quran as well? Yes. Haika Zishan?
Yes.
Yes, you can read as well.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ولولا فضل الله عليك ورحمته لهم طائفة منهم أن يضلوك وما يدعون إلى
إلا
إلا sorry
أنفسهم
أنفسهم وما يضرونك
دونك
من شيء وأنزل الله عليك الكتاب وحكمة وعلمك ما لم تكن تعلم وكان فضل الله عليك عظيما.
ما شاء الله تبارك الله. Wa and lo if la not. Walau la and if not. Fadl for this grace. Allah alayka upon you. Wa rahmatuhu and his mercy. Lahamad surely had resolved ta'ifatun a group minhum of them unto yudilluka mislead you. Wama but not yudilluna they mislead illa except anfusahum themselves. Wa and ma not yadurrunaka they will harm you. Min in shay in anything. Wa and anzala has sent down Allah alayka to you al-kitab the book wal hikmata and the wisdom wa allamaka and taught you. Wa and allama means taught and ka is you. Wa allamaka and taught you ma what? Lam not. Takun you did. Ta'lamu no. Wa and kana is fadl. Fadl is grace. Fadlullahi, grace of Allah. Alayka upon you azima. Great. Read the translation. Yes, Haika Zishan, you can read the translation.
Okay. And if it was not for the favor of Allah upon you, O Muhammad, and His mercy, a group of them it would have determined to mislead you, but they do not mislead except themselves, and they will not harm you at all. And Allah has revealed to you the book and wisdom and has taught you that which you do not know, and every has the flavor of Allah upon you with great.
MashaAllah, okay. So I'm going to, because a big ayah we can do, and lots of words we can find here, and I'm going to update it later, 113. Okay, can everyone see it properly? Okay, I want you to circle the ism. If everyone knows? I think everyone knows. Haika, do you know ism, fi'l, and harf?
Yes.
Okay. All right, go ahead. Circle the ism. There are nouns, pronouns, and adjectives, adverbs. All these comes in ism in Arabic. Good, mashallah, very good. Mercy, very good. Hum, attached pronoun, not min. Min is harfijar. Okay. Sa is attached pronoun, so yes, move that one. Allah is correct. Al-Kitab, very good. Another thing to know, these are nouns, the al will be there. Whenever this the is there, it means it's going to be a noun. Hikmah, al is there. Wisdom, all these are ism. Okay. Which is not alaik. Alaik is not right. Alaik is upon. All these are prepositions. And prepositions come in harf. Harf. Sorry, harf. They come in harf. Shay, okay. Where is anything? Attached pronoun here. And good. Guys, also attached pronoun. Okay, it's not attached pronoun comes with it. That's okay. Not wa, not and. This is not an ism. It's an ataf. Okay. And it doesn't have a meaning, harf does not have a meaning by itself. So you don't know, so those like upon, above, all these words doesn't have a meaning. It adds to the meaning. Anything that adds to the meaning, it's a harf, not ism. And the rest is fine. Fazal, you forgot fazal. Ta'ifa, Lots of ism here. Okay, good job, mashallah, everyone. Let's do fi'l. Let's do fi'l are verbs, action words. Go ahead, start circling them. Nobody can find.
I'm looking.
Okay.
Fails.
Fi'l. Yes.
Resolved.
Resolve. Okay, circle it. Okay, I think something happened. With the internet. Um. Okay, I have to go back to the screen. Okay. Where were we? Here. Okay, so now you're circling sometimes we forget to do the grammar, so it keeps in your mind, we keep doing it. Okay, fail. Circle the fail. Circle it. Very good. Taught. Not ka. Make sure that you circle the correct word. Allama. Allama is taught, not you. You is attached pronoun, and pronoun comes in. Pronouns are part of ism. Okay, so you have to make sure you circle it correctly. Mislead, correct. Taught, correct. To mislead someone. Mislead was mislead someone. Okay, there is Anzala, very good. Sound, excellent. Ta'lamu, forgot about ta'lamu. Yes, good. Okay, good job. Okay, now let's just circle the harf. Prepositions, conjunctions, all these come in the words that don't have a meaning by itself, but it adds to the meaning. Like okay. Circle the harf. Hurry up, we're running out of time. Very good. Ma, lam, not very good. Kana is very good. There's lots over here. Very good. Min, harfijar. The next word becomes majroor. Very good. How about illa, except? Ma, not. Very good. Lots of words. Kun, kun. I think, where is it? Where is it? I'm not sure if that was right. Oops. Okay. Where are we now? An, that's harf. Min is harfijar. An, that. That. Alayk, alay is also Allah, it's also harf jar, it's Allah upon preposition. All these are harf. Good job. I think found all of them. Good, mashallah. Okay. So 113, I'm going to update 113 in the Google Classroom. 113, going to assign it. And Sister Aisha can continue from here. With she's going to add the homework in this one. Just have to edit and add the homework. Sister Aisha, Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam, sister.
Yeah. So I assigned the homework, you just edit it and just write the question that they need to do in Islamic
Yes.
studies. Inshallah.
Okay,
Okay.
sister. Inshallah.
Okay, so you can proceed.
Okay.
I'm going to stop sharing.
Sister, I'm not the co-host. I think I still have to be made the co-host.
Okay. Okay, I forgot about that. Let me just go back. Oh. Yes.
Okay, assalamu alaikum everyone. So we will be doing Islamic studies reading. I'm just gonna open the PDF. Sorry. Okay, where did I put the book? Okay, I'm sharing it now. So does anyone remember what chapter we were on? 31, right? Yes, so we did chapter 31. Now we do chapter 32, Prophet Saleh alayhi salam. So can Haika Maiman read?
The Tamud. The Tamud are another ancient people next to the Ad in fame. The Tamud lived in the western part of Arabia, which is so called Al-Hijr. Today there's a station on Hijaz railway between Medina and Tabuk. This is Medina Salik, which was the capital town of Tamud, then which was known as Al-Hijr, the rock-hewn city. This has survived to this day and spread over thousands of acres. It was once inhabited by no less than 500,000 people. During the lifetime of Muhammad ﷺ, Arab trade caravans passed through the ruins of the city.
Good. Okay, can Rhoda read, please? While the Prophet? Yes, Rhoda?
Okay. While the Prophet
While the Prophet, yes.
while the Prophet was on his way to Tabuk, he pointed to the well from which the she-camel of Prophet ﷺ used to drink water. He told his companions to draw water from that well alone and avoid all other wells. The Prophet ﷺ, the Prophet ﷺ,
Yes, Prophet Isa.
then asked them to hastily move ahead, for the place was a sad reminder of Allah's severe punishment. The people of Thamud were the descendants of the people of Ad, who followed the teachings of their Prophet Hud alayhi salam. They had survived Allah's punishment because of their belief. They lived in the territory known as Al-Hijr and the plain known as Wadi al-Qura. It forms the southern boundary of Syria and the northern boundary of Arabia. The people of Thamud were the heirs of Ad, and that is why they were also known as the second Ad.
Yes, good. Okay, so can Rahma read the Thamud? Rahma?
Yes, the Thamud were also highly
Skillful?
skillful in rock carving. They carved beautiful and
Spacious?
spacious houses on mountains and produced wonderful
Painting?
paintings on the stones. A few buildings which were
Erected?
erected by the Thamud and are still intact in
Madain?
Madain
Saleh.
South. Still speak of their
Tremendous?
tremendous skill in civil
Civil engineering.
civil engineering
And architecture. Okay?
and architecture.
Okay, Jazakallah khairan. So next is Sayyida Naila. Can you read Allah showered? Haika Zishan, are you there?
Yes.
Yes, can you read Allah showered?
Allah showered his blessing upon the people of Thamud. They were handsome, and their land was a beautiful green land full of the gardens and with running rivers and streams. They had plenty of rain and fruits. Allah blessed them in provision and livelihood and gave them many comforts.
Yeah. Okay, a little bit more. I think this is Haika Maimun's turn. Idol worship. Can you read?
The Thamud worship idols. The picture is covering. They moved the people of Thamud to reject Allah and to be unjust. They forgot what they had been given. They lived in their palaces and gardens. From the stones they carved, they made idols. They worshipped these idols, and just as the people of Noah and Hud have done before them.
One second. Yes, okay. So, Prophet Saleh, Rauda, can you read? Prophet Saleh alayhi salam, Allah the Almighty. Can you see the screen, Rauda?
Papa, you're muted.
Oh yeah, I'm muted, sorry. Prophet Sallallahu
Oh, yeah.
Allah the Almighty sent Prophet Sallallahu who was a noble man, along with Thamud to guide them and call them to worship of Allah. The Thamud, however, rejected him and spread corruption in the land. Salih alayhi salam told his people, worship Allah, you have no God but him. Remember when he made you successors after the Ad and settled you into the land, and you take for yourselves palaces from its plains and carve from the mountains homes. Then remember the favors of Allah. Do not abuse the earth, spreading corruption. The leaders from among the people who were arrogant said to those among them who believed and who were oppressed, do you know that Saleh is sent from his Lord? They replied, indeed, we are believers in what he has been sent with. When Saleh called them to truth, they also said, Saleh, you were among us a man of promise before this. Do you forbid us to worship what our fathers worshipped? We certainly doubt that to which you invite us. Allah wanted to guide the Thamud, but they preferred blindness to guidance. They argued with Saleh and ridiculed him.
Good. So Prophet Saleh alayhi salam continues calling to Allah. So can Rahma read?
Yes. A small number of people believed in Prophet Saleh's teachings and became his followers. But most of them rejected him. They refused to change their evil ways, so he continued calling them to Allah with wisdom and kindness. He reminded them that they would not live forever and that Almighty Allah would raise them up again and question them about his blessings. They
Stubbornly
refused to follow the truth and to change
their evil
ways. Some of them said he was a
magician
and that they were not going to listen to him unless he brought them a sign proving that he was sent by Allah.
Yes, good, mashallah. Barakallah. So, okay, next is Haika Zishan. Can you read the she-camel?
Okay. When Lee asked them about the sign they wanted him to produce, they asked him to bring out a she-camel from a certain rock. They knew that camels are only born from camels, and so they were sure in their ignorance that Lee would not be able to do it. They thought they would surely win, but he was a prophet, and he had knew that Allah has the power to do anything he will. He had total faith in his Lord, so he prayed to his Lord, and the very thing they wished happened. They were astonished and confused. Some of them believed, but the most of them perished in his disbelief.
Yeah. Okay, so it's Saleh alayhi salam. Okay, Haika, so you have to recite the whole, say the whole
Prophet
name.
Sallallahu told them to leave the she-camel to feed upon Allah's earth and not to touch her with evil intent, or they could be taken by painful punishment. He also said he had been drinking rights, and they had drinking rights on fixed days. When she came to the well, she drank the water that day, and so they all drank water from the next day. They also drank water from her milk to satisfaction. This is how the limits were set between Saleh and the people of Thamud regarding she was a she-camel. When it was the she-camel's turn, she went and she drank. When it was the people's turn, they went and they drank. For the time, these limits were kept.
Okay, Rauda, can you read the Thamud's treachery and cruelty?
The Thamud's treachery and cruelty. But the Thamud were arrogant and cruel. They broke the agreement. They argued, why can't our camels drink every day? They were furious at the she-camel, which Allah had sent them as a sign of Saleh's prophethood. They defiantly decided to kill her. The person who took charge of the killing was their chief. When they hamstrung her, he was the first to attack her and kill her. When she fell on the ground, They rushed forward, cutting her into pieces. They also challenged Saleh by saying, "Bring us that which you threaten us with if you are a messenger." When Prophet Saleh learned of this incident, he felt very sad indeed. He threatened them, "Enjoy yourselves in your homes for 3 days. This is not an idle promise." In the city there were 9 men. They were wicked men among the Thamud. They spread evil and corruption in the land. They plotted to kill the Prophet Sallallahu. They said, "We will kill Saleh and his family at night. We will not be seen. If we are questioned about it, we'll simply say we do not know anything about it."
Yes, okay. I think it's whose turn is it? Rahma, can you read the punishment?
The punishment. But Allah protected Salih alayhi salam and his family. On the third day, the punishment came to them. As they woke up in the morning, they were seized by a terrible blast from the sky, a terrible earthquake from beneath them. They died instantly. They remained in their houses. What?
They remained in their houses squatting.
Squatting and life.
It was
a terrible day for the Thamud. All the disbelievers died. The city was destroyed as Salih alayhi salam and the believers left the city. So Salih alayhi salam looked sadly at the remains of his people. He said with great sadness, "My people, I brought to you the messenger of my Lord and this to you. But you do not like advisors."
yes, advisors. Yes, okay, good. Okay, but last part. Can Haika Zishan read today? Yes, Haika Zishan, can you read today?
Okay. Today, in the place where the Thamud lived, there are only empty fortresses, stood well and abandoned villages. When Allah's messenger passed away, the dwelling place of the Thamud, on his way to Syria, he told his companions, "Do not enter the houses of those who wrong themselves unless you enter weeping, fearing that the like of what happened to them might also happen to you." The Thamud rejected his Lord, so away with the Thamud.
Mm-hmm. Okay, these are questions. So match the following. Number 1 is Saleh alayhi salam was sent to. What people was he sent to? Anyone? Haika Maman?
Thamud.
Thamud, right? So you have to circle. We have to write green. Okay. Okay, this one. So okay, now Thamud lived in which should it be? A. Where does Thamud live in? Which place did they live in?
He lived in
Ad, right?
Ad. Yes.
Yeah. They were called also the people of Ad, right? Okay, so number 3 is they were skillful in what were their skills in?
Rock carving.
Good. Okay. And then they worshipped
Idols.
idols. Okay. Good. Okay, so okay. Okay, fill in the blanks with the suitable words. The people, number one is the people of Samud were the descendants of the people of blank. What do you think? Ad, right? Okay. Number two is the Samud are also known as. So we can go back to this, right? They were known as. So were they also called the people of Ad, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
they were known as people of Ad.
Uh-huh. Okay. And then number three is Saleh alayhi salam threatened them, enjoy yourself in your homes for
3
blank
days.
days. How
3
many
days.
days? 3
3.
days? Okay. This is not an idle blank. Does anyone know? So and there was does anyone remember what it was?
No.
Okay, he told his people to worship Allah. Okay, and
This is not an idle what? What's after idle?
yeah, so there's supposed to be a name, right? So I think it's somewhere because this is about the Prophet Sallallahu giving water to the animal. And then there was another one. I can't see the name. Okay, we can find it out at the end. Okay, so I can't see the name, so we can do the next part. Okay, enjoy yourselves in your homes for 3 days. Okay, so the Prophet Sallallahu actually said something, right? And he also said afterwards, he said, enjoy your homes.
It's more down.
Which is all you have no God, remember?
More down. I'll
Okay.
find it. More down. There. A bit
Mhm.
more down. It has to be after they kill it, remember?
Yeah.
More down.
Good.
There.
Yeah.
Enjoy yourselves
Okay.
for 3 days. This is not an idle promise.
Yeah, this is not an idle promise. Okay. So yeah, this was the word promise. Okay. So number four was the Samud decided to kill kill Prophet Saleh alayhi salam at
Right.
what night?
Night.
Okay. Yeah, good. Okay, answer the following questions. Why did the Prophet Prophet alayhi salam, Saleh alayhi salam, ask his companions to move away from Al-Hijr?
Allah made a earthquake happen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so he was warning them, and there was an earthquake that had happened. Okay, so he was warning the people of the Ad, and right. Okay, he told Prophet Saleh alayhi salam told them to leave the she camel.
Teacher,
Yes.
I'm just going to be stepping out now, so I have to leave the call.
Okay, no problem. Okay.
Okay,
Jazakallah.
assalamualaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. So, Prophet ﷺ told Salih alayhi salam told them to leave the she camel to feed upon the Allah's earth and not to touch her with evil intent or they should be taken by a punishful
Teacher,
punishment. Yes.
why were the Talmud known as the second act? Did we do that question yet?
They
The,
were as arrogant and followed idols just like the Ad.
yeah. Yeah, so they were, that's why were they known as the second ad? They were evil, and that's why they were known as the second ad, right? Okay, and then write number 3 is write down some qualities of Prophet Saleh alayhi salam. What was one of the qualities? Does anyone remember?
Kind.
Yes. So
Patient.
patient, yes.
Reasonable.
Yeah, okay. These are good qualities, okay, of the Prophet Saleh alayhi salam. Good. And then number 4 is what condition did the Thamud lay down for believing in Saleh alayhi salam's prophethood?
Only if they made a miracle happen. Only if he made a miracle happen.
Good. Okay, number 5 was what was the deal Saleh alayhi salam struck with his people concerning the she camel? He said, "Do not touch her," right? Or they will, leave her on earth, right? Otherwise, if they would touch her, right, they will be punished in painful punishment, right? Allah's earth, and not to touch her with evil intent. Okay, that's what you want. Make sense? Number 6, did they honor their promise? What did they do? Did they listen to the Prophet Saleh alayhi salam? Anyone?
No.
Did they listen to? So he also, so they also all drank the milk. This is how the limits were set between Saleh alayhi salam and the people of Samud regarding when it was the she camel's turn, she went and drank. When it was the people's turn, they went and drank for a time. These limits were kept. Okay. So but the Samud were arrogant and cruel. They broke the agreement. They argued, why can't our camels drink every day? Right? And they were furious. So they had which Allah sent to them as a sign of Salih's prophethood. They definitely decided to kill her. The person who took the charge of killing, he was their chief. Okay, so they
Miss, your screen is black. Hello?
Was everyone able to hear me?
No, we couldn't hear you.
Okay, let me share back the questions. Sister, Saba, can you make me the co-host?
Teacher, can we do brain pop?
First we have to do IXO.
Can we
We
just
haven't
do
done.
brain pop?
Okay, I will share this. So, but I will first post the questions because I haven't really posted the questions. But okay, we can do brain pop first, and I will at the end of class I will post the question.
We do the DNA one.
DNA, okay.
What are you talking about? I didn't wear your hat. That's not my hair. Okay, you got me. Dear Tim and Moby, do all animals have DNA? From Kevin. Yes, they do, Kevin. So do all plants, fungi, algae, and bacteria. Dinosaurs and other extinct life forms had DNA too. It's the basis for all life on Earth. DNA stands for deoxyribonucleic acid. It's a complex molecule that kind of looks like a spiral staircase. This double helix shape forms into long strings. In humans and other multicellular life, DNA is unique to each individual, kind of like a fingerprint. One copy contains the complete instructions for building an organism. It's long. Stretched all the way out, a single set of human DNA is over 6 feet, and there's an identical copy inside the nucleus of nearly every cell in the body. Well, you can think of cells as miniature factories. But instead of cars or cell phones, these factories build proteins. That's the all-purpose construction material for life. Proteins can be molded to do just about anything. DNA tells your cells which proteins to build and how to build them. It tells cells in your eyes to form out of crystallins. These transparent proteins let light shine through so you can see. DNA tells your red blood cells to build a protein called hemoglobin. It captures oxygen as blood passes through the lungs. Crystallins, hemoglobin, and other proteins are precision machines. They're made of hundreds, sometimes thousands of tiny parts. If just one of those parts gets messed up, the protein may not work. Human DNA holds instructions for building thousands of different proteins, used in more than 200 kinds of cell, forming dozens of different tissues, which all come together to make you. All of this information is stored within an incredibly simple code. It's built into DNA's structure in molecules we call bases. There are 4 different bases, and they stick together like puzzle pieces, always in the same pairs. They are cytosine, guanine, adenine, and thymine. You can think of bases as words in a special kind of language. They can be arranged into millions of different sequences, like sentences that spell out instructions for building any kind of protein. A section of DNA that codes for a single protein is called a gene. The average gene is thousands of base pairs long, and humans have more than 20,000 genes. But these protein coding sections represent only a tiny fraction of our complete DNA. The function of the rest, the non-coding DNA, is not entirely understood. To fit neatly inside a cell, the DNA spiral is wound into a coil, which is wound into an even bigger coil, which is wound into a structure called a chromosome. Up close, it looks like a big tangle, but it's actually precisely organized. This strong, flexible configuration keeps our personal info safe. Yeah, chromosomes come in pairs because of how we reproduce. In each of our 23 pairs, one's from the mother and the other's from the father. Each of those is a shuffled up version of the corresponding pair in your parents. So even though all your genes come from your parents, your chromosomes are unique. That's why family members tend to look similar, but have lots of differences too. Eye color, hair type, and facial features are genetic traits. You inherit them in the genes you get from your parents. The number of chromosomes differs by species, kind of randomly. Humans have 46. Lobsters have 100. Corn has 20. Researchers have mapped the human genome, the complete sequence for human DNA. Comparing our genes to those of other life forms, we've discovered a lot in common. Humans share 96% of the same genes as chimpanzees, which isn't too surprising. But we also share 85% with mice, 60% with fruit flies, and 50% with bananas. We even have genes in common with bacteria and other single-celled life. This supports what Charles Darwin proposed in his theory of evolution more than 150 years ago. All life on Earth is connected and likely traces back to a single ancestor. Yeah, some of the technology to come out of all this is pretty crazy, like gene therapy, manipulating our DNA to cure diseases. That can mean turning a defective gene off, swapping a healthy gene in its place, or adding entirely new genes into our DNA. Scientists have been doing that for decades with crops. They can insert specific genes into plants to get better traits, like bigger apples or tomatoes that can grow in colder weather. The results are called genetically modified organisms, or GMOs. Some worry about the damage they might cause to the environment. Like if GMO crops crossbred with plants in nearby fields. That could have unpredictable results. Gene therapy may carry similar risks to our own health. There's still so much we don't understand about DNA, so we need to be careful with these new technologies. Hey, let's see who this curly blonde hair belongs to. It's gonna say Tim every time, isn't it?
Okay, so let's do the quiz. For all blank have DNA. So what organisms? Which one should it be? Yes, Haika. A,
C.
T,
C.
C, right?
C.
Yeah, C is human organisms, like every living organisms, not even humans. Animals also have DNA. Okay, so every living creature has DNA. Okay, number 2, living organisms have DNA. Okay, number 2 is the term double helix refers to. What does it refer to? Number of DNA molecules in each cell, the shape of the DNA, the size, the type. Which one do you think? Can't be the size, right? It cannot be C, so it has to be A, B, or D. What do you think? Yes, anyone? The shape? Who thinks it's the shape? It's basically like genes, right? So double helix is like a twisted structure of like the shape of the DNA, right? You wanna go with the shape? Yeah? Okay, good. Okay, how is DNA similar to a fingerprint? Anyone? Both are unique to each individual. Both have a double helix shape. Both are found in the nucleus of every cell in the body.
It's A.
A, okay, good. Okay, DNA can be best be compared to buildings. Like what kind of
C.
B. Blueprint.
B? Okay.
Yeah,
What do you
B.
good? Okay, which part of the term deoxyribonucleic acid indicates where DNA is located? So nucleic means what? It's in the nucleus, right? So do you think C?
Yeah.
Good. So there are blank of different kinds of proteins in the human body. How many kind of proteins do we have? In hundreds,
B.
millions, right? And
Thousands.
thousands? Good. Okay, the function of blank is not entirely known. The function of blank
A.
genes, okay, non-coding DNA. Which one? Anyone?
A.
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 Okay, good. Okay. How many chromosomes are in each of the cell that makes up the human body? So how many do we have? Total, we have 46. So in each, how much would we have? We have one X from the mother and one Y from the father, right? So how many do you think each has? If the total is 46, each should have 23, right? Oh no, it's not 23. So they're saying how many chromosomes are in each of the cells. Cell, okay, not the chromosome. They're just saying cells, so it's 46, okay? So which statement about the chimpanzee genome is true? So what do you think? It is identical to the human gene. It shares many genes with human genome. It has few genes in common with the human genome. It has been mapped by researchers. So which one?
C.
C? C?
Yeah. No, sorry. It's B.
B, okay. It shares many with the human gene. Okay, which, so number 10 is, which of these is an example of genetic modification? Yeah. Anyone? Which of these is an example of genetic modification? Mapping the genome of giant squid, comparing the genes of their children to the parents, getting a flu shot, adding a gene of mold resistance to foreign DNA. So we're adding something, right? We're modifying something, right? Right? So we're changing the foreign DNA. If, like, for example, the DNA is represented like in like adenine, cytosine, and there's like thymine, and there is another one, right? So there's four. So there's adenosine, right? So if you have these four genes, right, and your A, T, C, G, you label them as like A for adenosine, T for thymine, C for cytosine, G for guanine. Okay, so these are the four. So if you add another gene, like you're adding another A, it's gonna change the whole sequence. It's gonna make it A, T, C, G, right? Make sense? So this is, what do you think? Is it you're adding a gene, it's gonna modify the gene, like the structure, right? So it's gonna change it. So do you think adding a gene for mold resistance to corn is D? You think it's that? Okay, good. I guess we scored 80%. Okay, I'm just gonna be posting the homework. Sister told me. Okay. So I think sister here she. Okay. Yeah, I'm posting page 192 and 193. No, 191 and 192. Okay, question. Okay, so this is okay. So I posted the question. Can we do an Excel? So I recommend you to complete the exercises that we have always been doing. Okay. Complete the pattern blank plus 2. So what is the first one gonna be? Yes,
8.
what are we supposed to write? Anyone? Rauda?
8.
And then in the second one?
80.
Third one?
800.
And fourth one?
8,000.
Good. Okay, this pattern 4 plus 9 is? Yes. 413. What about this 40 plus 90 would be 130? And this would be 130, 100. This would be 130,000. What, 13,000 actually. Okay, so you understand the patterns. Okay, so I recommend you to do these questions for your exercise, the one that are incomplete. Some are complete, some are not. Okay, so these ones also, spelling the word, how would you spell this? 715? Yes. Rauda? Rahma? Anyone?
715.
So 715. Okay, good. What about this one? Rahma, can you tell me how do you do this? How would I write this?
800.
Yes, 800 and 39. Oh, okay, they had to add a blank, okay? 39, you just don't write it without a space. You have to, I wrote it with a space, but you have to add a dash, okay? So here, how would you write it? 156. Anyone?
156, yeah.
Is this the correct spelling? 50? Or is like that 50? And then blank, and then a 6, right? We have to write that. And then this is good, okay. So you understand? Another one, Rahma, how do you do this? Yes, Rahma?
204.
204, okay? To add the and after the 100. So 204. Okay, good. Oh, 204. Okay, they just wrote 4, so it's okay. Okay, 300 and 304. Okay, so you can say 304 here too. So you were right, okay? Okay, let me write it properly. Okay, that's okay. So, okay. This is okay, you understand? So this is for the homework, I'll assign you. Okay, is that all? Everyone understands what to do? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys can work on the homework, inshallah, over your weekend. Okay, Jazakallah khair. Okay, assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum assalam.
Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.
Hafiz.